Several major U.S. banks appear to be the victims of another sophisticated cyber attack. The federal government has stepped in to investigate who's behind the security breach, which may have exposed private customer account information. Tara Mergener has more.
Hackers hit JP Chase and at least 4 other banks in a coordinated cyber attack, possibly getting away with customer checking and savings account information. JP released a statement saying companies of our size unfortunately experience cyber attacks nearly every day. We have multiple layers of defense to counteract any threats and constantly monitor fraud levels. JP says it has not yet seen any suspicious activity. Bloomberg first reported the attack and said it appeared to be the work of Russian cyber thieves. It was a sophisticated operation well beyond the capabilities of amateur hackers. And reports suggest the theft may be in retaliation for U.S. financial sanctions against Russia.
The FBI and Secret Service have confirmed to CBS News they are working with the banks to figure out the scope of the security breach.
The FBI said in a statement, combating cyber threats and criminals remains a top priority for the United States government, and we are constantly working with American companies to fight cyber attacks. A World Economic Forum report issued last year found companies are losing ground to cyber attacks. 80% of executives surveyed said their organizations cannot keep up with the increasing sophistication of hackers. Tara Mergener for CBS News, Washington.
An American held prisoner in Syria for nearly 2 years is back home and speaking out about his ordeal. Peter Curtis was released over the weekend, just days after ISIS militants beheaded another hostage, James Foley. Curtis just got back to the States yesterday after getting an all clear from the doctors. He says he had no idea the lengths that the U.S. had gone to rescue him until he got home.
Now, having found out, I am just overwhelmed with emotion. I'm also overwhelmed by one other thing, and that is that total strangers have been coming up to me and saying, hey, we're just glad you're home. Welcome home. Glad you're back. Glad you're safe.
The State Department says it used close connections with dozens of countries to help ensure Curtis' safe return. And he's earned #1 hits for the last 25 years, has some of the most memorable country music videos ever, and even has fans all over the world.
Here's to you, my friend.
Well, thank you. Here's to you.
Cheers. Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson and his family hosted a sneak preview of a special exhibit at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum highlighting his career. Among the special events on display is that car you see right there. That's Alan's first car, a 1955 Thunderbird that he drove on his first date with his wife, Denise. There's really no one else who has had the kind of run he has, but through it all, the former construction worker from Georgia remains humble.
It's just hard to believe that I'm included in this great building with so many legends of great American music, and to be a part of it, it's just unreal.
The exhibit opens to the public tomorrow, and if you want to see that old Thunderbird, well, you better hurry because there's a limited time. They're only going to be there for a limited time. And legendary Price is Right host Bob Barker returns to CBS in memorable fashion on The Bold and the Beautiful today. Take a look.
If I had tried to do it every day, I'd probably last 2.5 days.
We all love him. Well, this will be his second appearance on the show, and he says he's so flattered to be asked back. The game show legend will be seen getting into a heated argument after someone makes fun of animal rights activists. The spry 90-year-old will be throwing a few punches like you see right here, playing out like Barker's iconic dust-up with Adam Sandler in the movie Happy Gilmore. Tune in today to see if he gets the better of his much younger adversary. That's on Bold and the Beautiful at 12:30. He sure makes 90 look good.